Hello everyone and welcome once again to MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you. I'm your host, your host, and as usual in the ghost mode, Mohit Jain. Today with the practice session on a very popular topic, time, speed and distance, where we have selected few questions which you might find if you are writing TCS Digital or TCS Ninja examination. You know the drill. Drill is very simple. Please pause the session, try to solve it yourself and then look out for the solutions. So, on this note, let's start now. So, on to the first one in this practice session. Before we read the question, let's analyze the situation, what is actually there in the question. Suppose A and B are at two ends of a road or a path. They both started together at the same time towards each other, meets at point M, and after crossing each other or after meeting at M, A takes TA time to reach B and B takes TB time to reach A. If speed of A is SA and speed of B is SP, then what is the relationship between these four variables? We can see that this distance MB is travelled by A in time TA. That means this distance MB is SA into TA. Distance is equals to speed into time. Similarly, this distance AM is travelled by B in time TB. So this distance is SB into TB. Now as far as the meeting point concept is, we know that S1 by S2 is equals to D1 by D2. If two people are approaching towards each other, if they have started at the same time and if they meet at a point M, then their speed ratio is same as their distance travelled ratio. So speed of A is SA, speed of B is SP, distance travelled by A, that is D1, is SBTB, and distance travelled by B, that is D2, is SATA. Now we can see SA square by SB square is equals to TB by TA. That means SA by SB is equals to root over TB by TA. We can use this as a formula in these kind of questions. Where to use this? Where two people are approaching towards each other at different speed. They started at the same time. After crossing or after meeting each other, they take time T1 and T2 or TA and TB to reach their respective destination. Then SA by SB is equals to root over TA by TB. Let's read the situation of Rekha now. Rekha sets out to move from place A towards place B, and at the same time Abhi starts to move from B to A. Same situation. After meeting each other at M, Rekha and Abhi take, so we have speed 1, speed 2, time 1, time 2. Rekha is 1 and Abhi is 2. So after meeting each other, Rekha and Abhi take 3 hours 20 minutes and X hour respectively to reach. So T1 is 3 hours 20 minutes. That means 1 by 3. 3 1 by 3, 10 by 3 hours, and T2 is X hours. If the speed of Rekha is, that is speed of 1, is 20% more than Abhi, so Abhi's speed is suppose Y, then Rekha's speed is 1.2Y. Find the value of X. Now we can use these data directly in this formula. 1.2Y by Y equals root over T2 by T1. T2 is like what? X upon t1 is 10 by 3. So it would be 3x by 10. Cancel. This is 6 by 5. If I square both sides, 36 by 25 equals 3x by 10. 3 goes 12. 5, 5, 5, 2. So x is 24 by 5. That is 4.8. Value of x is 4.8. That is in option D. On to the next one, and I still hope that you people are following the drill. Pause the session, try to solve it yourself. A classical question of relative speed or effective speed, or a train is crossing a tunnel or a platform or a pole. An 80-meter long train takes 4 minutes to cross a 520-meter long tunnel. If we read only this information, then the distance traveled by the train to cross the tunnel is its own length plus length of the tunnel. That is 600 meter. And time taken to cross this is 4 minutes. That means speed of the train is distance by time. 600 meter by 4 minutes. We can write 4 into 60 seconds. This will go 10 times. That is 2.5 meter per second. Speed of the train is 2.5 meter per second. Now, if the speed of the train is increased by 10 meter per second, now if the new speed of the train is 2.5 plus 10, that is 12.5 meter per second, then in how much time in seconds will the train cross the tunnel? Again, the distance is 600 meter. New speed is 12.5. You are looking out for the t. T is equals to distance by speed, 12.5. So that is like 6000 by 125. 425 into 5 or 525. 5, this will go 1200. 4 into 12 is 48. 48 seconds. It will take 48 seconds for the train now to cross the tunnel. Option C is the pick. A direct flight from Bhopal to Bangalore takes 2 hours to reach Bangalore, but the return flight from Bangalore to Bhopal take 1.5 hours. This is the time. If the distance of Bhopal to Bangalore is 1120 kilometers, find the average speed of the flight. You know that average speed is total distance traveled divided by total time taken. Total distance traveled by the flight is 1120 into 2. Because distance between Bhopal to Bangalore is 1120, which has been traveled twice, divided by total time taken. Total time taken is 2 hours and 1.5 hours, that is 3.5 hours. So we can use calculator, and calculator value 1120 into 2 by 3.5 will be 640 km per hour is the average speed. Please go through rule 9. There is the session on entire average and average speed is there in rule number 9. You can find it in the playlist, the rule book, Arithmetic, rule number 9. Go through it to dwell deeper into these concepts. If you have reached till here, you must be following the drill, I know. Pause the session, try to solve it yourself. Ravi travelled from P to Q by an auto and returned by a car. The total time taken for the journey was 6 hours 30 minutes. That means time taken by auto plus time taken by car is equals to 6.5 hours. Instead, had he travelled both ways by car, the total time of the journey could have been 5 hours 30 minutes only. That means 2 times by the car is same as 5.5 hours. That means one side car travel is 5.5 divided by 2, that is 2.75 hours. Find the total time of the journey if he had traveled both ways by an auto. Now we can use the simple algebraic equations. Time by auto, one side is 6.5 minus 2.75. That will give 3.75 hours. So one auto trip from one point to another point from P to Q will take 3.75 hours. If the entire journey is by an auto, total time taken by both side autoing will be 3.75 into 2, that is 7.5 hours. Okay, let me convert it in minutes. 7 hours 30 minutes. Yes, that we have in option D. Ashwin and Badal start their journey from Agartala to Bandakpur respectively in their cars. Ashwin goes from Agartala to Bandakpur at an average speed of x km per hour and comes back at y km per hour. Okay, for Ashwin it is x, coming back speed is y. Badal goes from Bandakpur to Agartala at an average speed of x and comes back as z km per hour. For Badal it is x and coming back is z. If the average speed of Ashwin and Badal for the complete journey is p and q, so p is 2xy upon x plus y and q is 2xz upon x plus z. If distance traveled is same and the two speeds are given, then average speed is given by 2s1 s2 divided by s1 plus s2. Please follow rule 9 again. Link of this rule 9 is there in the description. Don't forget to go through it. What can be said about P and Q? Okay, we can see that P is 2xy upon x plus y, Q is 2xz. From how we will compare this y with z? Because there is no relationship between y and z known to us. My straight away answer would be cannot be determined, because we have no relationship with y and z. If y and z relationship something is given, we would have used it and then we could say that whether p is equals to q or less than q or greater than q. But in this case, it cannot be determined. Technically a very strong example which we would be solving. OA and OP are perpendicular roads. So the common is OA and let it be OP. A girl X set out along OA. X is moving in this direction, OA. And another girl Y approaches O along PO from a point B. This is point B. And this girl Y is approaching towards O, such that OB is equals to B. This length OB is equals to B. If they start from O and B at the same instant, X starts from O towards A and Y starts from B towards O at the same time, with the speeds V and 2V respectively, after how much time will the distance between them be the least? Let after t time, t units, the distance between x and y is least. So suppose x is at this point after time t and y is at this y is at this point after time t, and the distance between them is this hypotenuse in this particular triangle. O A dash is equals to, is traveling at a speed of v and in time t, vt. Distance is equals to speed into time. And this O B dash To calculate OB dash, first we need B dash B. That would be 2VT. So OB dash would be B minus 2VT. So we have a right angle triangle where perpendicular is equals to VT and base is B minus 2VT. Hypotenuse is root over VT square plus B minus 2VT square. Root over B square plus B square. Now this is the distance between x and y after time t. Let it be d. We need to minimize this. So d is root x. If we find the first order derivation and put it equals to 0, we'll get the value of t, and at that t equals to whatever value we get, the distance would be minimized. So dd by dt is root x is 1 by 2 root x. Let it be 2 root a into dA dt. It will be 2vt into v. Derivation of vt would be v again, plus 2 into b minus 2vt into minus 2v. If this is equals to 0, this entire expression should be equals to 0. 2v squared t is equals to 2 into 2, 4 v into b minus 2vt. v gone, 2 gone. So vt equals 2b minus 4vt. It will go here. 5vt is 2b. So t is equals to 2b by 5v. When t is equals to 2b by 5v, this derivation, first order derivation is 0, and no need to go for the checking for the second order of derivation, whether it would be positive or negative, it will come positive, no problem. T equals to 2b by 5v, that is option A. The ratio of speed of two trains running from Varanasi to Itarsi junction is 4:3. That is the ratio of speeds. If the faster train reaches 3.75 hours earlier than the slower train and the speed of the slower train is 60 kph, find the speed of the faster train. Okay, speed ratio is simply 4:3 and the speed of the slower one is 60 kph. So speed of the faster one is 4 into 60 by 3, that is 80 kph straight away. Option A is the pick. I know you must be following the drill, isn't it? Pause, solve, and then the solution. PSS. Sidhu, Madhvi and Jayanti are participating in a 3 into 900 meter relay race. Sidhu covered her distance, that is 900 meter, in 3 minutes. Madhvi covered her distance 900 meter in 4 minutes. How much time should Jayanti take to finish the race? Let her take X minutes. To maintain the team average at 4 meter per second. Okay, this is 2700 meter is the total distance traveled. Total time taken is 7 plus x into 60 seconds. And we know that average speed is total distance divided by total time taken. 4 equals 2700 by 60 into 7 plus x. If we solve this, we can find the value of x very easily. That's it. So I can use on-screen calculator if I want. So 277 plus x is 270 by 24. 270 by 24 is 11.25. So 7 plus x is 11.25. X is 11.25 minus 7, that is 4.25. How much time Jayanti should take? 4.25 minutes. Option A is the pick. Rule 9, you know Rule 9. इतनी दूर तक पहुंच गए हैं तो बने रहिए. If you have reached till this point, keep on solving. A driver of a car sees a truck moving in the same direction 350 meter ahead. After 50 seconds, he finds the truck is 250 meter behind the car. Something happens in 50 seconds. If the speed of the car is 82 km per hour, what is the speed of the truck? You can see the truck and car both are moving in the same direction. That means effective speed of the car. Effective speed of car is speed of the car minus speed of the truck. Why? Because truck is moving slowly. This effective speed of the car is equals to distance, relative distance covered between the truck and the car in the time given. Okay, so now the effective distance traveled between the truck and the car is 350 plus 250. 350 plus 250 is 600 meters in the time given 50 seconds. So the effective speed of the car is like 12 meter per second, which when converted into kilometer per hour into 18 by 5, that will give us 12 into 18 by 5, 43.2 kilometer per hour. So C is 82 minus T equals 43.2. T is equals to 82 minus 43.2, 12, that would be 38.8 kilometer per hour. So speed of the truck is 38.8. We have used the concept of relative speed or the effective speed. Effective speed of the car C minus T, which is D by T. Distance is effective distance covered between truck and the car, that is 350 plus 250 is 600 meter, covered in 50 seconds. Effective speed or the effective speed of the car is 12 meter per second, converted, and then find the value of T. 38.8 kilometer per hour. Option A is the pick. On to the last one for this practice session. I hope you are following the drill. Please do it. The speed of a train is 72 km per hour. It crosses the pole in 14 seconds. 72 into 5 by 18 will give what? 20 meter per second is the speed actually. Speed of the train is 20 meter per second. It crosses the pole in 14 seconds. That means length of the train is 20 into 14. That is 280 meters. The train will cross a tunnel of length 400 meters. So to cross the tunnel of length 400 meters, distance need to be traveled by the train would be 400 plus 280, that is 630 meter. And its speed is 20 meter per second. So time to cross this would take 34 seconds. Fill in the blanks. Here we should have 34. That is in option A. Any doubts, please mention that in the comment box and we will come back to you. So thank you everyone for participating. This is Mohit signing off from MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you. On this hope that I'll see you soon with few more questions on digital, and we'll keep practicing. Exams is like a drive is going to start very soon in 2 weeks time. Best wishes to everyone. Do practice, work hard, and do let us know in the comment box about the topics which you want us to solve. I'll see you soon.